Hello. Can you hear me now? I think I hit start before I meant to hit start, which is extremely clever. Jolly good. Right, let me just load up the chat and stuff so I can see what's going on. Early peeps. I have a confession. Well, not confession. I have a plan. I've been thinking about it. I think I will... Oh, whoops. I changed it into Spanish. That's unhelpful. Perfect. I think I'm going to give this an hour, maybe, and see how I feel. But I've not been like crazy impressed with this. And I want to be clear, I don't necessarily think it's the game per se. I think it suffers from having to follow such a strong first game that this one is just kind of there. I don't know. What do you all think about it? Like overall, like I think it's kind of boring. Yeah, like that's kind of my overall feeling too, actually. You have to keep it secret like breeds. Nah, it's all fine. Be like Osa and just ask if people get horny or murdering people. I think it's very pretty. I think there's a lot of good things about this game, but I just think it's not very fun. Shrug? Like, I remember really liking the first game. Like, a lot. And thinking the first game did some really cool stuff. I feel this one is, both in story, premise, and mechanics, just not as good. I don't know, I really expected a lot after the first game. I just like a double whammy. This one's more expensive, doesn't feel as fun to play, the enemies feel worse, the animations don't feel as nice. I'm not sure if that's fair or not, but it just doesn't feel quite as tidy. I don't know, man. It's still a gorgeous game, but it just felt like it hasn't got something. That's my overall... That's kind of my overall thoughts on it thus far, I think. It's kind of... Yeah, it's alright, but like... You know... It's alright. What do I even need to do? I've completely kind of forgotten. That's what I did last, right? And got the double jump. So now I need to kind of go back up and do this, right? I think that was the general gist of it. Darlings. Hello, Pumpkin. Rima, did you watch the Baldur's Gate video that Bethrin linked? The one where they're reading the horny stuff from IGN? Fucking funny. Really is funny. Yeah, you should have a look. It's earlier in the Discord. It's a little bit earlier. It's really funny. Your GPU has a busted bearing. You should be able to replace the fan, if necessary. But it's not the easiest thing in the world, but it is certainly possible. But if you've got a 10-year warranty on it, it might be worth just getting that instead, you know? Depending on what sort of warranty you got. You're right, Noble. Yeah, I'm going to give this a little bit, and see if I change my mind if anything spectacular happens, but... I'm definitely filing this under, like... you know... There we go. Remember her name. $3 years. It's been longer. Yeah. I mean, have a look at your model. Have a look at your model and mention about replacing the fan, because sometimes it really isn't that bad to do something like that. But feel like I probably should knock that ladder down. Never mind. I feel like I've goofed somewhere along the line. The Unity stuff is interesting, isn't it? Oops. Nice. Oh, this is one of the daughters we need to find. That lady said to wake up her daughters and snuff out the candles thing, right? So I guess that was one of them. Useless. I think Unity will either back down here or they're going to be fucked. It is interesting to see executives decide to torch their company, isn't it? It's very, very strange. Hey, Colin. For those who just joined, oh, the Celebre. That's quite a nice one to be in, to be fair. If you're going to be in any group, Celebre is pretty useful. Lord have mercy on my bullet spongy ass. Whoa! Whoa, my health! My health! What? 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 What happened to my HP? Alright. Yeah, sorry, for those who got here early, I'm gonna do, bollocks. Because I didn't rest anyway. Shame. I'm gonna play this for like a little bit and think if I feel any different about it. My overall thoughts is I am indifferent to this game, which is possibly the worst way to feel about a video game ever. Like, for me, this is kind of like in the Evil Within category of just, like, whatever. It's a video game out of 10. And that really saddens me, because I liked the first game a lot. I really did. And this sort of just gives me sort of meh vibes. I've been thinking about it the last few days. I've been thinking about it quite a lot, actually. Which makes me a little bit sad. No. Oh, wrong button. Bollocks. Gotta be careful when I kill these guys, because then the enemies spawn in. The enemy then spawned in pretty close. Well, that's the thing, Havoc. I want to see if anything about this changed my mind. Like, you know, I've slept on it a couple of days. Anything about this, like... Oh, God. Probably need to heal, actually. This guy hits unreasonably hard compared to the rest of his kit. I mean, this is the kind of shit I'm talking about. Like, Lord have mercy, the amount of health this guy's got for no good reason. Oh, gooey. Oh no, not another one. Not another one. Please. Nice bopping. The Chapel of the Five Doves. How do these people even get up here? Seriously, people, how did you even get up here?
Penitent one, be pleased to receive this gift that a candid voice in a dream asked me to give thee.
The Daves? I'd like that.
A voice whose owner shall always be unknown to me.
Yeah, that's true, Guacamole. Hey, Amy, you're right. Oh, it's your birthday today, isn't it? Yes. I completely forgot to message you, actually. I'm so sorry. Happy birthday. Have you had a lovely day? Happy birthday. The key is a pilgrim.
O heart that descends from heaven.
Yeah, there isn't many Sabbats left. They got Diablerized. I forget who they got Diablerized by, but they got munched. Happy birthday, Amy.
What doth thou seeketh from us?
It's been very chill. Excellent. I'm glad to hear that. Some chilliness with the day off is important.
The miracle
Sorry,
shows
importante.
us mercy and bestows upon this shadow the right to speak.
Oh my god, it's so warm all of a sudden. So muggy. Hold on, I'm going to open up the curtains and risk the moths. The moths will come in and beat me up, but I need the air. Tremere, that would make sense, yeah. Does Salibri have a third eye or something? If I remember right, something like that.
Never will I comprehend for what exalted reasons I was chosen to witness and narrate the events by which the miracle sought to return to us. For many eons have passed since it abandoned us.
So so it's going to be like 1,000 odd years, right? Also, from the first game, I guess. Currently 13. We'll go down to 7. Oh, that sounds so nice.
Oh, I see my request was granted, and that blessed pilgrim delivered my offering to you. Cast open the cages whose keys were stolen.
Alright.
Dove, who borrows thine colour from the raven, escape your gilded prison.
It's a very fancy tower you got there. I can't put my finger on it, but this game doesn't have the same vibe as the first, right? I don't know if it's just me, but it just doesn't feel like it. What if it's a different writer or something? The first came out in 2019, maybe? 2018? Alright. The father said, 4 envoys wrapped my body in soft linen cloths. Okay. The mother said, follow the heartbeats that herald the birth. Ah, I guess we're going over that way. Back to the Crown of Towers. I guess we got a new place we can go. Laters, nerds. Yeah, I mean the combat definitely has a different feel because, yeah, Like, the Mea Culpa kind of gave you a few more options to play around with. Maybe I'm just jelly because I'm missing Saint Stabatha. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, blessed be Saint Stabatha, and your slightly nudie appearance. So that just leads up there, okay. We don't have quite enough elevation for this, do we? No. This is a swizz, but I can fix this. Let's see. Lol, get shat on. Proper way to do puzzle. Yeah, the Celebrate use hoods and scarves. Yeah, they were always and they were sort of like a bit hunted down because of it. There might be more writing overall, yeah. It is so funny, isn't it? Yeah. Both of them are very, very witty, I think, Pumpkin. It made me laugh. Hello, Claire. Could be the same one. I don't know. It's just... It has a different vibe to me. And I don't know if that's a me thing or that's a game thing. So, it's probably a me thing, I guess, but... You think it's both? Yeah, I mean, it certainly could be, right? We can't go any further because we haven't got the sparklies. That's fine. $5,000 Tears of Atonement. How exciting. That's a nice reflective effect. I do like me some good old reflection effects. Very fancy. Yeah, puzzle cheesing is great, yeah. 2 moons. Okay. 2 moons is reasonable. I like it. Moon Moon. Everyone likes Moon Moon. Now we're in the Choir of Thorns. Interesting. Are we above the pit? Can't make that. We need some sort of upgrade then. I'm guessing we'll get an air dash because that seems like the most obvious basic bitch thing we'll need. Oops. Is Citrine quite a difficult grind? I assume you have to do the that weird defense mode. And then we're back at the turn. Okay. At least we're not the shortcut, right? I'm guessing we're going over here. I guess we'll go straight up and then we'll go to the right. It's just that one mission over and over again. That's a bit sad, yeah. At least the Zariman has like a few different missions and stuff. Oh, bros, could you have made the lifts any slower? There we go. Alright, so we're back up to where the boss was, I think. No, it's actually nice to see some Vampire the Masquerade stuff, honestly. I'm really looking forward to the second game. Looking forward to more information and, like, hearing more about it in general. I think I got Gaia Systems earlier, I think. Oh. That wasn't there before, but I like it.
Cast your eyes upon our...
Okay. The ill-fated cause. Boring. light. Yeah, whatever.
Is there water?
No, thank you. Oh, nice. Fancy. Oh, I see we need... I'm guessing the dash is what gets us through that, or something. I've got Ash Prime actually, which is quite nice. So I can always muck around with him. Oh, we're now on the other side. I guess I can. Piece off, Ghost. Oh, nice. Is this air dash? The aggressive painting trick. It's like a haunted house thing, right? This feels like air dash. It's air dash. Neat. It's not a particularly long dash, but that's kind of fine. Can you reset it? Is it one of those interesting ones? No, you can't. So only one dash, at least. Have you got any more grateful people?
Grateful. Grateful.
I do like me a good air dash, to be fair. Air dashes are good. Don't need it for that. Lol, get shot on. Cherub noob. What's the plan here? Oh, I see. I'm sorry to hear that, Havoc. Have you talked to someone since the last time you mentioned it? Made sure, you know, get some additional support if you need that. That's always going to be the best sort of way to handle that kind of situation, I think, mate. Did we achieve nothing here? I feel we achieved nothing here. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. I see. That's why you have to do that. That seems unnecessary to this, but that's fine. Like, a lot of these aren't difficult or, like, timely puzzles. They're just, like, I don't know. Whatever, Joe. Oh, is this third upgrade for the sword? Nice. Cheers, dude. Alright, how do we do this? Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, what order do you have to do this in? So which one does this? That opens up the main one, right, so you have to do that after moving the others, I guess. guess you start here. Where's this go? There's just the Chamber of Furious Dickheads. Bonk. I kind of missed the Mea Culpa executions. I thought those were quite cool. Join me in my diet, dude. Join me in my diet. I literally had a nurse come up to me today and go, she went, bloody hell, you've lost some weight. She goes, God, it's really dramatic. And I'm like, yeah, thank you. Been working hard on that. Feels good. Feels good, man. It's kind of a shame you can't do jump, dash, jump. Or jump, dash, like something like that. Something like that. I think that'd be quite cool. Alright, I think we need to do these one after another then. Oh, I see. It's not like that. Okay. So we need to climb up efficiently, right? So let's see. So you jump up there, and then you jump across to, like, jump, dash here, I guess. Because that one's there. You then jump, dash here. Oh, I hate this so much. Pushing any kind of forward, like, either left, right, or, like, anything makes you climb. And it's so annoying, because you want to hit down to drop. It's really annoying. Oh, I've been wondering why that's been bugging me. Alright, let's try that. That might be okay. That might be okay. Let's try that. It'd be helpful if you didn't have to watch the opening animation as well. Like, you just did it. There we go. Oof. Oh, she's not even close, man. Jesus. Alright.
Grateful.
Nah, bro, I'm good. Actually. Where are we now? We just done this bit. We do actually need to go back up, don't we? I guess to do the chain. Let's do the chain. So I guess we go back up and round. Have you got iframes still now, I wonder? I need to test that really. I need to do the missions with Sevagoth actually. Fiki, that's what I need to do. So I want to unlock him. Oh, I see, we can't go back around. Oh, I see. Okay, fine. Right, so we do have to go all the way. Oh, come on, game. That seems unnecessarily punishing. Fine. How did I do it? Just going to the gym every day or not eating anything? I can't do that to the meds. Yeah, I think it's a case of I've done multiple things, right? I'm eating less, but I'm also eating less junk, and the things I do eat is healthier. So, for example, like, before, it was all sugar-free, right? But it wasn't particularly good for me. Like, I'd have, like, 4 cans of Pepsi a day, like Pepsi Max, right? 4 cans of Pepsi Max. I'd skip breakfast, instead have a Pepsi. I'd have, like, a sandwich for lunch, like a normal sandwich or whatever, along with a chocolate bar and some crisps or whatever the meal deal came with. And then I'd have, like, I don't know, like, dinner with, like, chicken or sausages, or have some cheese, like a bit of cheese bread, some rice, and in between that I'd have like chocolate, biscuits, stuff like that. So what I do now is I have a small breakfast most mornings, not every morning, but I have most mornings I have a small breakfast, like a crumpet or a bagel, like a wholemeal one. I don't have anything really except for like the odd like low calorie snack, like some thin bread if I need anything, or I don't know, a couple of like coated peanuts or something which are low calorie. Like in between up to lunchtime, which I have a if I don't, sometimes I skip lunch and I don't. If I'm working from home I tend to skip it. If I'm at work I tend to have something, but I'll have like a low calorie sandwich, like it'll be like or I'll have a samosa. I'll have like 150 calorie samosa, or I'll have like a 180 calorie ham sandwich. Then nothing else, and I'll be drinking water instead of Pepsi. Then when I get home for dinner, I'll have multiple veggies, carrots, peas, sweet corn, runner beans, maybe some broccoli, some rice, and some protein like chicken, and have some eggs with that as well. That's what I do, and then that's around roughly 1,300 calories, 1,400 calories. That's not a set rule, but that's the rough what I'm doing, which is less than like 1,500 calories a day, preferably for me. And that's what I have most days. Is I just do that. So that's the kind of what I roll with, and that's what I do for like the diet. What did I primarily cut out? Like, it was mostly chocolate and stuff, right? Like when I was streaming, or not when I was streaming, I'd have a little bit when I was streaming, but it was mostly like if I was working from home, I'd have like a big bag of chocolate. Like they're called minstrels in the UK. They're like crispy shelled chocolate. Think like M&Ms in the States, for example. And they're like that. They're very rich chocolate, but very tasty. I liked just crunching something. It didn't have to be anything really, but I just liked the crunch and the chocolate. And I'd have like a bag of that. I'd have like a bag of those a day, like just chilling out. I'm lucky that I'm kind of I don't know. I wasn't like a particularly big guy, anyway, which is quite helpful. Biscuits are my kryptonite. Yeah, I know the feeling, man. Like, truthfully, like. Giving up biscuits and the Pepsi was the hardest, I think. But the thing is, you just have to set the rule and go for it, right? So I decided one day that was it. That you just don't do it. Like, I don't go to the gym. Like, I'm not really a gym guy. Guys, I stream on Twitch. I play video games. I work in IT and I play video games. I don't go to the gym. I am not a gym person. Sorry. I don't know if I give that aura, but I'm not. Let's just put it that way. But do you want to know the real secret to losing weight? The real secret. And this is it's the most patronizing way of saying this, and I'm really sorry, but it's what you gotta say. It's calories in, calories out. If you have more calories going out than calories going in, you lose weight. It's not very scientific. There's more to it than that, but that's the general gist of it. I also do a decent walk to and from work, by the way. Like, I park quite a distance from work, and I walk to the car and walk back. And I walk up it's a very, very steep hill. So it's quite a good little workout, actually. And I do that to and from. But I found calorie counting's been really good for me, personally. You don't have to starve yourself. I don't starve. I don't starve. And the important thing... Sorry, this isn't about... Sorry about Blasphemous, just chilling in the background now. Some nice Spanish music in the background now. It's not... The key to remember, and I had to keep telling myself this, is I'm not torturing myself. I'm not doing this to torture myself. That's the thing. This is not a lesson in trying to make myself miserable or trying to punish myself. It is about eating better and eating healthier. And eating less. Eating less overall, but what I do eat, eating better. Like, I swapped having... Like, I used to like... It's not super fattening cheese, but I used to like doing a naan bread with dinner, right? And put some cheese in it and just melting on it. And I didn't do that every day, but I did it enough. Or I'd have some, like, mozzarella stick stuff. Or some other sort of snacky stuff with dinner. And that, just cutting all that out alone is going to be, like, a miracle worker. Good thing you're not saying that on Twitter, because God forbid you'll be eating it like, oh, I dread to think, I know. Carrots are great. You're Asian, people don't understand how many calories in a naan. I know, yeah, it's actually crazy when you look at it, right? It's kind of surprising. Oh, sorry, let's work. Hold on. Why is my recommended for you Amber Heard dressed as Mercy? Oh, you know what? Whatever. I don't care. Sorry. Sorry, it's just working. You found it much easier to help now you work from home. Yeah, it is probably a little bit easier than that. Apparently she did it for Elon, yeah, according to what my phone's telling me. Sorry, just sorting things to work thing. Yeah, again, that's the thing, Havoc. It's not about torturing yourself. It's not about torturing yourself. I mean, you can still have some nice things. Like, I have some coated peanuts, like barbecue coated peanuts, right? The little crispy shells. They're not terrible for you, because peanuts are not awful or anything. But, obviously, you don't want to snack the entire bag. But the thing is, they're not super high calorie, not crazy high fat, not super high sugar in them. They're not terrible. Like, if you have, like, a portion of that, that can be enough to stop you having a chocolate bar, which is, like, 400 calories. Having some biscuits, like, you know, like Invisible was saying. Like, it's kind of crazy, a few biscuits. Like, some chocolate biscuits are, like, 250 calories each. Like, what the fuck? And this is easy for me, of course, but probably less so for other people, is I don't eat beef or anything, or like pork particularly, right? So like I just have chicken. Chicken's my meat, right? I mean, that's something you're gonna have to talk to about, like, with someone. I think, Havoc, like getting out of that mindset is you know, is tricky but not impossible, and probably needs some assistance, you know. Broken heads are just as difficult to fix as broken arms, but it's not impossible. And but just like a broken arm, it needs someone to have a look at it. I mean, what's your calorie intake? What's your calorie intake for the day? Men on average need between, or on average have, and for averagey, between 2 and 2.5k a day. And like I said, I dropped mine, initially I dropped mine a bit stronger, to about 1,200 a day. But I'm more like 1,300, 1,400 a day probably at the moment. Yeah, I mean, dietitians are really good. Like, dietitians are literally, as they say on the tin, right? Sorry, we ended up just parking, didn't we, while I was chatting? Sorry about that. Why have I been brought all the way down here? Just to suffer? I need to go up the top. Is there no good way to get up the top from this direction? I surely don't have to go around again, do I? No, that'd be silly. I don't believe you. I'm going back up. I would count. You could count. Thing is, right, I'm kind of an idiot, and I do things on my own, because I always... Oh, here we go. I'm an idiot, sorry. I do things on my own, right? I always do. Because I did the tramadol giving up on my own as well, and you probably shouldn't do that. But, if you can speak to a dietitian, they can advise you, you know, they can advise, like, what's the best sort of diet for you, and what, you know, what will work and what won't. But for me, and this is, again, this is for me, I found that calorie counting's been, oh, hello. I found that calorie counting's been absolutely spot on. Some people swear by fasting, like, throughout the day, and, like, having one big meal. Some people swear by just, you know, eating 3 meals a day, but, like, keeping it, like, lighter. There's lots of different ways. But I'm really glad I did it. I'm really glad I did. I'm still doing it, in fact. I haven't stopped, you know. I haven't stopped doing it. I'm still glad I'm going to keep it up for a bit. I've started to be a little bit less strict with myself the 100% of the time. Like, before, it was absolutely no nice things, like, ever. It was only, like, eating for the strictest reason of staying alive, kind of thing, if you like, for lack of a better word. Whereas now I do like, oh, you know, you can have, like, a little thing here and there. Like, it won't hurt you. That kind of thing, you know. Nice. We're at the top here now. Alright. The 5-2 is supposed to be really good as well, yeah. I've heard nothing but good things about that. Yeah, different things for different folks. So what works for me won't necessarily work for you, but... An old bodybuilder. I'll never be like that, trust me. I'm not a big fan of the whole gym thing, but... I have some little weights that I keep, keep a little bit healthy with. Some actually pretty clever, like movement sort of puzzle. Ooh. Hey, that's the baddie from Castlevania. That's the ectoplasm job here, or whatever. What's over the other side? Oh, you can kill it. Oh, that makes that distressingly easy then. No, not Legion. It's like another type. Ooh, ooh, ooh! Good gracious. Do I have to whack it again to get the? I thought I probably do actually to go again. No. So what's the dealio with this one then? Well, that seemed to work. No! No! Ah, fuck. I goofed. I double jumped. I shouldn't have. Yeah, push-ups every day are really good as well, yeah. I've seen the 80-20 or 90-10 rule, where 80-90% of your food drink is healthy, but you can fit in less. Yeah, I think that's also pretty good. What way did you go from? Oh, Christ, I actually don't know. See, here's the stupid thing, Invisible. I didn't weigh myself because I am useless. I don't even own scales. I'm doing it basically purely on how does it look. Because I am a useless man. And I do things half-assed as always. I was like, should I do this properly and actually weigh myself and see what my weight loss journey is? No, I'm going to do it based on how loose my trousers feel. Purely on how many nurse comments I get. Exactly. The more nurse comments I get, the more successful it's been. Sorry, work again. It's like, for example, yeah. Come on, hands up. Who's done this? Especially us blokes. You buy something online, like clothes, and they don't fit. And instead of going like, I should send those back, it's the, you sit there and go, well, I have made a mistake, and I need to live with this. And I guess they're going into the wardrobe, never to be seen again. Instead of just sending them back like a normal person. Yep, I knew it. Yep, I knew it. You only buy socks online? That's a good idea, actually. I need some socks. No comment.
Let us recite this endless litany together. Grateful. Whose verses chain us to an everlasting prayer that transcends death itself. Grateful. Join me in endless orison.
Nah, I'm good actually. Shall I bop her? Benedicta. Oh boy. That's gonna go... No iframes on that. Good to know. Oof. I was a bit slow off the mark there. Sorry, I gotta concentrate. Not particularly difficult, but I just need to make sure I'm looking properly. Fucking GG, easy mate. Get burned. Cool idea for a fight, actually. The Key of Endless Orison. Like it? Yeah, that was a cool fight. Liked it. Good stuff. Again, the game's just a bit on the easy side, but still, that was quite the spectacle.
An incarnate icon for all to revere. A symbol in which all our faiths, pleas and hopes might be united in communion, so as to expand its diminished, almost extinct might.
I wonder if some of the problem with the story is because you're being talked at, not with. Because the penitent one is just obviously I mean, his penance is silent, right? But still, it's you're sort of being just spoken at about the world as opposed to with. I suppose it's no different from like Dark Souls, really. I guess.
Dove, who borrows thine colour from the raven, escape your gilded prison.
Out you go, lol. It's about delivery, how much it is. Yeah, it could be actually. A few weeks ago, you had to visit the doctor every day by yourself. Lovely walk, but you haven't got. But you don't have any to anymore, and you haven't been out as much. Yeah, sometimes it's getting into a habit or out of the habit, but. Another burb. Oh, it's put me at the bottom again. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Oh well. Where's the next one? Over that way. Oh, I guess that means we gotta go to the Sea of Ink, I suppose. We've got a savey point up here. Well, I've got some points at Mard and thing to put in, haven't I, as well? There we go. Let's have a look. Right. We're not level 3, so isn't there one that just halves the cost? Is there one that just does more damage? Boosted damage. How many things do I got? 6. Halves the cost. Crimson Ascension. There we go. Base damage. That's what we're looking for, isn't it? Like it. So we gotta go down that way to that way. Okay. More damage. Oh, that way. Yeah, have a word with your peep, Havoc, and see what they have to say before you do anything. But like, you know, always opportunities, mate. Always opportunities. That's the thing. Sure enough. Delicious. Oh, nice. Got some scary mermaids or some shit. Oh, that's pretty badass. Look at this fucking dude. Rude. No, that's fair enough. You go for it, dude. Sounds good to me. Layers. Neat. This game has some very standout moments in what I'd say is a thoroughly, otherwise, reasonably normal Metroidvania. There's a chart there. How do we deal with that? Come in from the top? Come in from the top? No? Oh, I know. You think you can get away from me, do you? We'll all get shot on, mate.
Ancient cathedral has emerged from the dark, inky sea.
Sorry, just checking work again.
Never did I think I would see this with these old eyes of mine.
You're looking the wrong way, mate.
Pray, why does the miracle wait till now to bring it to the surface?
Well, yeah, I mean, don't let it to worry you too much that people are saying one way or the other. What you want to do is do something because you want to do it, and because you feel like you want to do it, right? And don't forget, like, you can go to the gym 5 days a week, but if you're eating like dog shit, you're gonna put weight on. Like that's the thing, right? So sometimes it's not necessarily about just the gym itself, but it's more about what you're eating. And that's why speaking to the doctor's going to help, man, because you can sort of speak to a dietitian as well and sort of say, this is, if you know, like for me it was easy because I knew what I was doing wrong. I knew what I was doing wrong, right? Like I knew I was eating too much chocolate and I was having too many stupid shitty drinks and biscuits. And I was eating at dumb times. Like, for me, that was easy, right? Don't eat dumb shit. Don't drink all that Pepsi. Eat better overall, but on the good things I eat. Sorted. Done. Slowly but surely lose weight. Like, so, like, for me, it wasn't too bad. So, but if you're not too sure where you're going wrong or what sort of portions you should have, like, I still think, if I was you, barring talking to the doctor and stuff, right? If I was you, I would keep a little food diary and count everything you're having to eat over a normal week. Don't do anything different, potentially. Maybe just have a normal week. Count up what you're having, see what it is you're eating, and then you can speak to the doctor and say, look, this is what I'm having in a week. I need to know, like, help me decide what I need to do to sort of cut out and what things I should cut out. Unless it's really obvious. If you're eating, like, 3 tons of fucking M&Ms a day, then probably that, you know? So, something to consider anyway. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure I should say more on the subject, honestly, Havoc. I'm not a medical professional. I'm a guy who plays fucking stupid video games on stream. At this point, I think, speak to your doctor, see what they got to say, see if there's any good ideas from that, and go from there. I thinks.
Cast your eyes upon our shop.
I will. Is there anything new? Miasma. Oh, you can get a Mark and Mardum. Yeah, sure, why not? Neat.
Until
How many have I got now? 3. Is there anything cool? Perhaps. What's the Reaper Rosary? The Rosary Ward. The Weight of Sin. The Blood Pact. Press during the Blood Pact to launch a devastating slash. Oh, okay. I really didn't do that. I should probably do that. I should probably do that. Nice elemental wizard, you nerd. Oh, you can't cancel out of stuff with the slide? That makes me so sad. Cancelling out of shit in a game like this is half the fun. Oh. Could go up. Let's just go sideways. Let's not go sideways. Let's go up. Oh, some sort of watery lady. I respect it. Ketchup has more sugar than Skoda. Yeah, they put a lot. They put a lot of sugar in red sauce. Brown sauce not quite as bad, I think, but don't like those puddles. Yeah, I was right to be suspicious. Get off the ceiling. Not bad. Rude. Like, this room, right? There's too many of these kind of rooms in this game. It's a straight line with baddies in it. Like, this wouldn't be out of place in a Splathouse. Ah. Oh, fuck's sake. Alright. Probably have to heal again, I think. Yeah. Damn. Blasphemous had boobies. That is true. Blasphemous 1 did have boobies. But you know what? I'm okay with losing the boobies if it's good going. I know that might be blasphemous, lol, but Why can't I activate the... There we go. This is literally the same room as this one. Boo! Where's that watery lady? Down that way. That's unfortunate. Ooh, I'm gonna die. Stun locked. Ugh, stun locked into death. That's annoying. Yeah, like, thanks a lot, fucking Russ, yeah. But it might be worth popping back up again, Figgy, if you fancy it. I don't know, guys. Like, I think that boss fight was a bit of a highlight, but I kind of feel that this is the most 5 out of 10 Metroidvania I've played, I think. And I do feel that's a bit of doing the game a disservice in a little bit. Like, it's a very beautiful, well-animated, okay game out of 10. It's alright. It's alright, innit? It's not bad. It's not bad, it's alright. Yeah. But I think the big problem I have with it is that the first game was so good. And now am I second guessing myself? Was the first game not as good as I think it was? Was I mistaken? Am I misremembering? Or was the first game as good as I think it was? And you know. Like, don't know. Maybe my taste has changed. I don't think so. Like, I like my Metroidvania games. Like, that's the thing. I love them. I think for me, I'm just come out and say it. I think it's kind of boring. Like, the world isn't as interesting. There's not as many interesting characters so far. The story itself seems very... I have no idea what's going on, kind of. The first game was weird, but I got a general gist of the problem. And what was going on. I love the heavy metal religion of the style it's going for, right? Like, this is religion, but metal. Whereas... And I think that sort of carries over a bit here, where, like, a lot of the animations and, like, looks of stuff are really pretty. But if I'm going to be realistic, all of the baddies aren't very fun to fight. A lot of them have too much health. And do no damage. Then some of them have a lot of health and do all of the damage. But nothing's very hard. All the bosses are... I mean, I haven't one-shot every boss, to be fair, but once I got the pattern down, it was pretty much get it done. I think the first game offered you a Souls-esque experience and the difficult, and this game doesn't. Yeah, but thing is, Super Metroid isn't difficult either. Right? But, like, the enemies are kind of interesting to fight in it, I feel. Like, hold on a minute, let me just... Like, bad guy. Most efficient way to fight bad guy is this. Because it's the safest way to approach it. Oops. Yes, that's kind of a me problem, but... Like, I could absolutely get stuck in. I could get stuck in, do the parrying and stuff, but why put myself at the additional risk? When the big bopper is the weapon of choice. Also, I kind of feel just... the game overall just doesn't feel as interesting. I don't know. Maybe it really is a case, and maybe it is a horrible case of been there, done that. But the enemies do feel very spongy in this. They feel very spongy, and I'm not super keen on how long it takes to kill everything. I also don't like the way that the weapons work. I don't like this business compared to jumping. Like, you are always going to jump. Why would I ever lock myself in place with a weapon for approximately a second when I have a free range of movement every time I jump? That means I always want to be jumping when attacking. Like, which just makes it feel a bit more limited. Even here, there is... Look at this. Look how much more, like, freedom I have in the air compared to... Why does this guy take 5 hits to my center of the flare when he's not doing anything? Yeah, because a lot of the time they're just staggered. And I know that's, again, that's kind of upgrades. And again, some of this could really be on me as well, like... Like, I could be using my miracles more and stuff like that, but they're just not the most interesting things in the world to use. Maybe I need to find different ones? Yeah. It's not a bad game, and I really don't want to... I really don't want to give the impression I think it's a bad game. I just don't think it's a good one. Other things I'm not keen on. I don't like the inconsistent rule on the iframes on the dash. I kind of would prefer if it was one or the other. No, where did I die anyway? I'm pissed. The camera truly abysmal down here. Hey, Kiger! How you doing, dude? On the center, what, like, the fact that it does, what, there's no reason to use any of the weapons sort of thing, or? Oh, I'm being stupid, it's down below me, isn't it? Oh, nice.
Lewd.
Relaxing some doot! How was your dooting? We're informed the stream was not for younger viewers for someone playing Doom 2. I mean, I would say that this one has probably got a few more things that that we would class as a bit nastier than Doom, in all fairness. But I don't think there's an awful lot in it. This game's definitely not as gory or as unpleasant as the first one. At least not thus far, anyway, that I've seen. We're approximately 2/3 in, according to the map, and I don't think it's quite as grisly as the first. Thank you, Deus, by the way. Thank you very much for the free sub, dude. It's very kind. You only died once. You're way better at Doom than I am. I am absolutely bloody useless at it, honestly. Yeah, it's a big... Honestly, the whole, like, energy to food thing meta is a big scam, and it's really annoying. The speed of the sword and the rapier? The problem is, right, the thing about this kind of game, and I don't want to say, actually, I'm an expert, but what's the benefit of the wall sensor? right, over the faster firing rapier. What's the... This is a pub quiz. What's your benefits here? This hits 2 to 3 times per strike. This hits once per strike, but it's quite quick. Range and mobility. Right, bingo. Range and mobility. In a game where one of your biggest resources is your HP, what's one of the things you want to do the most, right? Overall. You want to keep your HP safe. And what's the safest way of keeping your HP safe? Keeping your distance. Right, so if I want to deal with this guy, with these, this is the range I'm going to be at. I've got to get up quite close, and I've got to deal with that way. If I want to deal with this guy from here, is that efficiency or is it safety? It's both. It's efficient to be safe, because one of your valuable resources... this guy. He's going to make... It's a pallet swap with the other guy. Right. So I can hit him from here safely and back off. Or... I have to get a bit closer. Well, I can't even damage him, but the point still stands. You'd have to get a bit closer, right? Alternatively... So let's go. The distance you got on this is crazy. Sending to hit awkward enemies reliably. In games like Dark Souls and in games like Elden Ring, right? You're resource gathering. You're protecting your most important resource. And what's one of your most important resources? It's your HP. Why take an additional risk with your health when you don't need to? Like this is the most pointless room in the game. Why would I stay and fight this guy? Goodbye. Alright. Oops. Okay, we can't go up any further. So we have to go down from there, I guess. The answer might be because playing efficiency isn't as fun. That's very valid. Honestly, that's valid. If playing as efficiency isn't as fun, should we instead not try and aim for more fun? Excellent. What a terrible night to have a curse, agreed. Use GZ Doom for stream. Is that for the WASD? Or just... It's my last hero. This is quite the gauntlet, isn't it? So enemies feel less bullet spongy. Yeah, you could. You could argue that the other weapons might die faster. So that the answer to that is that, you know, you should go in and do that. Right, let's have a look at the boss then. Oh, it's this guy again, is it? It's the guy we ran to earlier. That's always a nice bit of clever design. We've ran into this guy earlier, so we kind of know his general gist, right? He jumps, he makes waves. Let's see what we can do with him. Oh, I know what we should do. Do I have any points? That was a bad time. How many? I got 5. Which one adds more damage, do you reckon? Over here? There we go. That's a problem. Oh, nasty. Alright, Kiko, thanks very much again for the raid. I'm glad you enjoyed your Doom. Ah, shit. Interesting fight. Not much to it, but probably a bit more tricky than the other one so far. Oh. Need some bloody iframes on there. Oh, I'm gonna die if I'm not careful. Okay. Not too bad. Interesting little fight. Save mobile weapons, you can do more damage, you can hit more often with them. Yeah. I suppose I would consider speed and self-imposed challenge reward to the distance. I don't agree with the self-imposed challenge thing necessarily, right? Like, if I'm doing a challenge run, sure. But, like, I'm not trying to...
Lacking sufficient mastery,
I don't know,
the miracle
prove
did
anything
fail
to myself
in its
necessarily.
efforts to incarnate, manifesting only in the form of disease, deformity, and pain.
Like, I platinum Bloodborne. Like, for me, I've got nothing I want to prove to myself that I can do video games well or whatever, you know, like I'm okay with that. Like, if I will pick the most efficient tool for the job. I think.
It spread more and more of its aberrations, like sores on diseased skin, in many places and on innocent bodies.
I mean, if that's what you enjoy, no, well then absolutely, man. Like, for me, I don't think I'd find anything particularly fun taking extra damage and a bigger risk in this particular game. Like, I would... I guess because I don't care for it as much, but for me, it's about, can I dispatch these enemies efficiently without taking damage? For me, the fun is in not taking the damage, I guess. Like, that's what I enjoy. Like, if I can get through an area without taking damage, or avoiding it, you know?
Borrows thine colour from the raven. Escape your gilded prison.
I enjoy difficult. I enjoy difficult games. Is that the next one? That's quite a cool looking visual. Do I plan on playing Lies of P? Yeah, I think so at some point. Maybe not straight away. I'm kind of more interested in Lords of the Fallen, actually, weirdly enough. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about self-imposed challenge from me, Mogs, actually. Like Vampire, right? I know Vampire like the back of my hand, and so doing dumb shit, like only using guns and nothing else, is actually surprisingly difficult in places, and I had a bit of a giggle with it. Stuff like that, I suppose. Or I won't use X type of weapon for this particular run. But normally for my first playthrough of a game, I don't really worry about anything like that too much. No, I think that's fair enough, Noble. I think that's fair enough. Like, not for me, but I can totally understand where you're coming from. Sorry, it works buzzing again. Alright. Bonk. Bonkage. Can't wait for the Vampire the Masquerade 2 gun-only Malk run. That'd be quite funny. I do like the idea of what's in that, actually. I think that could be some good stuff. Yeah. This was an interesting little area. Oh, this is the next one. We gotta go this way and then go up that way, I guess, underground. I kind of like the fact it's exploring additional parts of the map, actually, and how it used to. That's messy. that's the... We couldn't think of anything to put here to make it match up, so we made a big elevator. Yeah, I think Masquerade 2 is going to be pretty spicy. Was that guy Sultan Sanctuary? Well, that particular dude. It felt a bit like it. If anything it takes too long to defeat too fast and I get less immersed in it, it can be a fine balance. Like, I don't actually mind getting my ass kicked and keep trying things, right? But I don't like an enemy feeling spongy. Like, you know what I like on a boss fight? Is a hard but short and sweet one. An enemy that does a lot of damage but doesn't have a lot of health is more fun to me than an enemy that does not as much damage but takes fucking forever to murder. God damn. Do we know anything about the player characters from 2? No, we don't. The only thing we know is that they're an elder vampire, which means they're old in vampire terms. Over 300 years, I want to say. In 5th. We don't know what generation they are either, but in 5th edition I think it's a bit different as well. You can be more powerful even being slightly younger. I enjoyed Sultan Sanctuary. I didn't think it was, and this is not to say, lol, Axe Twin, you weren't as good or whatever, like, I didn't think it particularly difficult in the method I was playing it. I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. It's also one of the ugliest games I've ever seen. Fuck, is Sultan Sanctuary hideous. Jesus Christ. It's not, it's not, you're not going to be Messeract or from the sarcophagus, no. No. It's going to be something different. Maybe you're a bit like Christoph and you went into Torpor or something. I really should play Redemption on stream. I really should. Even if it's a bit messy, we should give it a go. When X and Verge is right there, I actually don't think X and Verge is ugly. I think it's stylized. But I think that Sultan Sanctuary is stylized in a deal-breaking way. It's just fucking fugly, man. Oh, hideous looking game. Death in Castlevania 1 is just a dickhead. Yeah. Morties. Death in Castlevania 1 is not a particularly fun fight. There's a couple of the deaths in the Castlevania games that I look at and I'm like, nah, this is kind of wee. Yeah, exactly. The separate body parts, floaty puppetry kind of thing. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Which always looks a bit fucking weird. Looks a bit weird. I'm not sure about it. Yeah. So I don't think I'm going to be playing any more of this, folks. It doesn't hold my interest well enough. As you've probably noticed in the fact I'm literally talking about anything else today other than this. So I won't be streaming any more of this, but it was alright. It was alright. It was a solid okay. I think it's fine. I think there's better Metroidvanias out there, for me personally. I think that's how I feel about it, man. That's just like my opinion. Which is a shame, because I think I'm probably in the minority on this one. Looking at the reviews and stuff, I think a lot of people enjoy it, which is good. I think it's probably a me thing, more than the game thing, perhaps. But that's like reviews. Oh yeah, do you reckon I should try and scam myself a couple of keys for World of Horror? I think the PR's spinning up for it again because 1.0 is coming out. I might message them and say I've already streamed a lot of it, but it'd be good to hand out do some giveaways, perhaps. That'd be quite good. Would you like to castle the Terror of Encounters in Shirakawa? Fill the form below if you dare. Please note Steam keys are readily available. I might just email the lady and be like, can I skip this bit? You've already done this once before with me, but can you just give me some keys to give away? Because that'd be kind of cool. I have to see. Hey, Molotov, you're right. Not like a terrible end. Like this is. Do you know?
Lewd.
Do you know? I think this is the worst kind of end. I think this is the worst kind of end for a game. I think this is the. I don't find it bad enough to want to continue it to see how shitty it gets. I don't find it good enough to want to continue to see how good it gets. It's just a game. And I don't care enough about it. I'm indifferent to the game, which is very sad because there's obviously been a lot of hard work put into this, and I think it's definitely more of a me thing. But yeah, hey, thank you, Noble. That's very kind. I always need boob hugs. Thank you very much, Noble. There seems to be a more tepid response to the first game. I thought the first game was alright. It wasn't perfect, mind you, but it was alright. And I think the first game was really elevated by those metal as fuck like cutscenes and animations and stuff. Which there does seem to be less of in this, I think. Stasis, yes, that does ring a bell. That does ring a bell, actually. Oh shit, there was another... The Tartarus key? The Tartarus key? There it is. I meant to do this as well at some point. This is a little horror game. I need to put this as a favourite. Add to favourites. There we go. Sorry, I just remember there was that Them and Us game, which is like the Resident Evil with the like sex doll. Strange. Forgot about that. Weird. Right. Stasis. That rings a bell though. Turbo Overkill. That rings a bell as well, weird enough. That rings a bell. Alright, anyway, let's stop looking at like a nothingy screen on Blasphemous a minute. Boop. Oh no, I closed the chat. Sorry. Sorry. No, we cleared chat. No. Okay, I've double whammied. I not only closed the chat, I cleared it, so I can't even see what people were saying. Sorry, that was a baddie on my part. Excuse my baddiness. That was baddie out of 10. I've installed Deadly Prem 2 now, by the way, so that's kind of ready to go whenever. All right, we've got half an hour. Might be a good little half an hour game that we can just muck around with. What did we do yesterday? We did a little bit of Soulbug yesterday, didn't we? But we can do something else. A Warframe sortie? Yeah, fuck it, why not? Anyone else who plays Warframe, you're welcome to join us. Let me just put this controller down then. Ugh. Remake without the mod. I do want to do more remake actually, but I'll have to mod it with something else. Like I'll have to get like Jill wearing something incredibly inappropriate, as is tradition. So I got some new games in the go soon that we can muck around with as well, which should be good, I think. Let me just log in a second. Your login has failed. I don't think it has! I think you are mistaken. Yeah, so sorry, anyone who's messaging me, Morgan, you said something before I fucking shit the chat to death. Sorry about that. Feel free to repeat. Alright. I'll get us the Warframing up here a second. Is it that one? Is it working? Can you see the unreasonably big hooted Warframe a second? Should work, hopefully. Yes, excellent. Cool. It's a Space Ninja. Well, it's a flowery Space Ninja. She looks like a flower. Chat was cleared by a mad orator. Lol. Get shut up. You want to go banned in Warframe until 2022? Or wait, 2200? Shit. Captain Kirk will have to play your account. Turbo Overkill, stupidly OTT boomer shooter. I'll have to look at that actually. It rings a bell weird enough, but... what are we doing for you? Sortie? I haven't done a sortie before. You'll have to teach me the ways. What do I need to bring? Do I need to bring anything burly, in particular, or... Or do you think we'll probably be fine? Why do I have farty after me? Got some sort of farty. I hear Fiki shit, but I don't see it. We're on Earth at the moment, everyone. It's quite nice out here. I love Earth. It's Earth, Daddy. Then why does it have an A in it?
Operator, are you enjoying the view?
I am actually, thank you, Orders. It's quite nice. Fucking something honked at me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Mistakes have been made. A high level mission. Should we get randos in, or what do you reckon? What's gonna be the way forward? Huh, way forward. Because there's shanty on my desk. He. They did do some, Teams 4-Star did do some bits. It's in the Totally Not Mark, or Not Mark, YouTube video about the Boo Saga. It's fucking fantastic hearing them again. Some creatures honking at me. Fuck off. I need to talk to Carl. Carl, there's some sort of bug haunting at me. Alright, Carl. Carl's alright, actually. Apparently I can dress Carl up, but I don't quite know how to do it. Honk, darling. Honk. Honk. Right. Yeah, we'll just go rando then. Take the Kakatos and Trunks. On it, I still think the guy in Team 4-Star who does the guy in Team 4 does Vegeta, I think does Vegeta better than the actual Vegeta. Mobile defense Void. Exterminate Void. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go. Oh no, it's General Vor. Ugh. Dirty. We don't want that, do we? Dirty. The actual Vegeta was probably said if he died, Lanny's a new Vegeta VA. Seriously. He's so good. Honestly, everything he says is just incredibly funny. Like, the guy who does Vegeta has some brilliant, like, acting chops and comedic timing. It's very, very good. Wee.
This is a mobile defense mission.
Thank you, Lotus.
You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network.
Alright.
Be prepared for heavy resistance.
If you don't break into the network properly, she gets really sad. Like, seriously, you take a little bit too long, she's like, what are you doing, Tenno? Like, chill, lady.
Hunters on, Tenno. The synthesis scanner is detecting a potential.
Oh dear God.
Use it. Search for traces
What the?
of the target.
Why am I frozen? Should I be frozen?
Here is a terminal. Get me in and get
I appear to be
ready
frozen.
defend.
Okay.
I'm in, Tenno.
Now there we go.
This will take a moment.
Pew, pew, pew. Man, I really, really, really want to see Dragon Ball Superhero. I'm going to be watching it with my friends, and I've been holding off on it.
Continue to defend.
Because he wanted to get his lounge in order. He's like, you can't come round when my sofa's not right. I'm like, okay. So we've been holding off on it for ages. So soon we're going to go see it, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
"22 infected? Delicious." Wait, this is just like a regular mission, but... I don't know. It's just a regular mission. More or less.
Area completed. Move on.
Wait, they've been doing director's commentary? Oh, I need to watch that.
Find one and patch me in.
I need to watch that.
Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position.
It's sort of like a Warframe raid. I guess it's like a harder mission, I guess, is the idea.
This will take a moment.
like slightly harder mission of stuff going on. Where are all the gribblers coming from now? There should be gribblers. There's a gribbler. I think the idea is you get special rewards from these missions. You have to do all 3 to get the reward. I feel like I'm not contributing very much here.
Still working on it.
It is a shame they couldn't get all the way through to Boo Saga, like in the original run, because holy shit, Dragon Ball Z Abridged was consistently the funniest, like, fan-related show, like, on the internet, I think. Like, it was just incredibly on point all the time. How do I know which ones are the baddie baddies and which one are the goodie baddies? It's very confusing.
Terminal hacked. Keep moving.
This is not a difficult one, is it? For some reason, I remember doing a sortie once before and it was fucking
Terminal
evil.
spotted.
But maybe I am
Upload me.
misremembering.
Prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will
Tenno
take a moment.
Scoom! Second and third missions are higher. Ah, maybe that's what it is. Do you get mission? Do you get into rewards depending on mission, or is it like overall? I wonder. Go away. Urgh.
Do not damage it further.
Oh.
Use the synthesis device.
Oh. Sorry.
Goes too far. I've been unclear.
Sorry, Cephalon Samaris. I think that might have been me. Sorry. Oh, God, I upset. I upset Dad.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Will he get over it?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Yeah, like Toei Animation and Bird Studio can be real fucking fucknuts, I swear. I think it's that Totally Mark guy they tried to shaft as well. Like the one that had his YouTube channel completely butchered by them. Luckily he got it all back, I think, in the end, but that guy does really good reviews of anime in general. I really like it. Yay.
But we did it.
We did it.
Mission complete.
I contributed. Don't send to the war from if you don't want a war. That's true, actually. I guess we didn't get anything good for this particular one. I guess it's when you get all 3 together, I guess. You just go in the 2 of us, you want it to be harder. Oh, no, it's alright. I don't want to get, like, bum wrecked. Like, I want to look cool on stream, Fiki, for God's sake. Be reasonable, man. Like, we want to win on stream. Goodness. Gets his ass killed, immediately dead. Did the people stay with us at this point? So I just sign up for another one?
The Tenno are lost.
Tarn it, yeah, alright.
They will resist, but I, Vor,
Enemies have been upgraded with additional radiation damage.
of their impurity.
Sure. I don't want General Vor though, I'm not into that shit. Remark wrestling videos. I didn't recognise that one. Oh, I'll tell you what I did watch the other day that really caught my interest, weirdly enough. I watched a guy unfucking people's cities and city skylines.
I'm detecting multiple
Like, they have, like, terrible traffic, and he's like, don't worry, I got this.
Eliminate the threat.
And he's been unfucking their stuff.
Sanctuary target here, Hunter. I sense it. Track it with the synthesis scanner. Don't let it escape.
It's actually really satisfying to watch. It's incredibly satisfying to watch. Oh god, I literally can't. What the?
Keep fighting.
What happened to you?
As long as the enemy is here, this tower is useless to us.
There you go, I'll buff everyone's damage anyway.
focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Have we got anyone? I think we got some more dudes behind us, no? Oh, this way. Oh, I spread my goo everywhere, look at that. The goo! The goo. I think I need to turn down the particle effects a little. Oh yeah, City Skylines 2 is actually coming out relatively soon, by the way. I'm kind of looking forward to that. I think I'm going to be getting back into that a little bit. No, my goo is decaying! My goo! My goo! Okay, the goo's back. The goo's returned. The goo. Is there any more people to go? Ah, some people to go over here. I got a skill where if I burn energy, it heals me, which is actually like an arcane, which is really nice actually. Keeps me alive way longer than I think it should do. How many enemies would it kill? 183. Yeah, City Skylines are just really good. Yeah, but the sequel looks fun. Did you also see there's a Star Trek game? I talked about it, right? There's a Star Trek game coming out that's like Stellaris, which I've never played, but it's got Star Trek in it, so I feel obliged to play it. Why is everything exploding? What have I done? Whee! Get over it, nerds. It's a 4-act, yeah. Delicious. I always have traffic problems as well because I'm a shitter. Like every time I tried to make traffic, I was like, no. I love me some. I mean, you know how much I enjoy Star Trek, don't you guys? But like, I saw there's a Star Trek game. I was like, well, I mean, they're basically forcing my hand here. I have to buy it. I mean, what's a man to do? Is this the final one? I like that he just doesn't wait. He's just like, yeah, we're going. It's like, alright. Harrow Prime, Necros Prime, Gorse, and Saren Prime. I like it. Yeah, I think that would be really cool, I think, the 4X. There's loads of really good games coming out soon. We've also just had Starfield, which is kind of fun. There's Baldur's Gate, which has been super fun. You've got the Star Trek game coming out, City Skylines coming out. You've got Lords of the Fallen, which looks really burly. Lies of P, if that's your fancy. Oh fuck, what's this one? I'll just capture the base. Oh, it's this mission. Guys, I'm done. Oh, wait. Oops.
Tower online.
Is it best to have a tower each? I don't know what the etiquette of this is. Okay. I ain't got much energy, which is a bit of a nuisance.
Keep it up.
Ataris, you can grab the loot in between waves. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh shit. Thanks. No one saw that. I'm not being bad. I'm not being uncredit to team. I'm being credit to team. Oh god, Argon Crystal. Now I feel obliged to build something. To be fair, once my weapon gets going, it is an absolute buttfuck machine. At least one entire credit to team. It's because I'm very good. It's hard being this good sometimes, but you know, someone's got to do it. Am I getting my energy drained? Is this what this is? Uh-oh. I've only got 75 energy? Oh no! Yeah, that's why. That's illegal. We're at 88%. They haven't done a very good job of capturing, have they?
Power lost.
Oh. Shit! I shouldn't have said anything. Fool!
We have control of all 4 towers. We have decoded the message. The remaining enemies must not report back to their command. Eliminate everyone.
Melee powers. I am team. I am credit to all teams at all times. I only died once, so extreme credit.
I have detected another message incoming. Capture and decode the signal.
I guess I'll sit on my same tower, like a shitter. Who are these purple fools?
Tower captured. Beginning stream decode now.
Oh my god. Oh god, I'm getting binned. The binning Maximus has started.
We are in total control. Keep
Okay,
fighting.
never mind. Did I earn the respect of chat? I don't think I've ever earned the respect of chat. Isn't that right, chat? You all think I'm a shitter, right? Oh, Noble respects me. Thanks, Noble. Nice. Marmite's amazing. Only heretics would like Marmite. Okay, this is fair enough. The last stage of this is definitely a bit trickier. Like, just in terms of how much damage the enemy's doing. Get off. Lack of energy hurts my soul a little bit, but... Might dot up some noobs over here. There we go. The lack of energy is a bit of a gribbly nightmare.
The enemy have taken a tower.
No!
Recapture it.
No! Sorry, I'm a shitter. Forgive me! I tried! Forgive me, Frodo! Thanks. They forgive me. You have no idea. We're basically Space Ninja just trying to murder, like, gribbly clone men. And other twats.
We are dominating. Keep it up.
Yes, mummy.
We have successfully decoded the message. Clear the area.
There we go. Clone men. It never goes well. Sometimes it goes very well, depending on the amount of clone men. I guess, is that it? Is it just 2 waves? Yeah. And then we win the sortie, I guess? I thought we'd have to, like, fuck General Vor. He likes that kind of stuff. I got a Yatsen sculpture, which is, I guess, the boring reward, and coolant leak. I did 72% of all damage dealt. I did something. I contributed. I mean, the Essen Sculptors. I don't think I got... I'm not sure if that's a particularly good reward or not, but let's have a look.
It is time. I will teach these
Yeah, common. A sculpture. Boo.
my dynasty. They will learn its simple truth.
Do you only do one a... Is it one a day, I guess? 18 hours remaining, something like that. I like it. Efficient. Reasonable. I've got argon crystals. I need to build something. I hate not using them. Shit. Let's have a look. What can I build? I'm not wasting these goddamn things. Argon. What do I even have that would be useful? Ivara. I've already got Ivara. Ivara Prime. Could do, actually. If you have 3, you can feed them to the Helminth. Helminth has already got loads of stuff. Oh, by the way, I called my Helminth Bob. Do you guys want to see Bob? He's alright. He's a good man. Nether. Is Nether cool? I don't know. Necros Prime. Mirage Prime. Already got Mirage Prime. I could just build this, like, Ivara Prime bit, I guess. I don't know. Hydroid Prime.
Operator, are you enjoying the view?
Gaia. Atlas Prime. I actually don't have that many pieces that need Prime. Hildrun Prime. Sure, Ivara. You can be built. There you go. Why not? Warframe is so addicting. It is, isn't it? It's quite nice. I've only recently got back into it. Fiki's been kind enough to, like, do shit with me as well. Andros has done a couple of stuff too. This is Bob.
Ordis would enjoy
Purging this.
cleaning this room, but sadly this vile
Ugh.
mess serves you and your warframes unnecessarily.
I think my dog's playing with it. I'd be a little bit careful. I'm pretty sure he might eat you.
Vile. Putrid. This thing is responsible for biological functions of the orbiter.
I fed it Gara yesterday.
With such a flaw.
So I can now have Gara. I think I can now put one of Gara's things on there, which is kind of cool. I think I need to feed it again. Feed Bob. Bob needs more shit. What do you want, Bob? Bob, what can I give you that's actually 40 Morphics? That's quite a lot of Morphics, mate. Have some Void Gel. There you go. It's cheap. I'm not giving you 3,000 Karate? Jesus. Nightmare. What else can I give you? Ganglion? Have some ganglions, mate. There you go. 300 of those? Sure, why not? Gallus rods, yeah, knock yourself out. The invigoration tag, where'd you get that from? I have 200 ISOs. There we go. Feed. There we go, I fed Bob. Oh, it's the rank 5. I need to, well, I'm at rank 3 at the moment. I guess I should probably, Here we go. I'll go get another Warframe. I can feed it. I fed it Gar. I'll feed it Excalibur. Because I've already got Excalibur Umbra, which is basically Excalibur, but better. Here we go. This is my first frame.
If I may say, Operator, your chosen Warframe suits you.
Thanks, man.
Ha, ha. A strange biological archive here.
Here you go, Bob.
I cannot explain it, Operator. As you know, I have sustained memory system damage. Ordis recommends
Here we go.
at once and
Emits a bright flash of light, blinding all nearby enemies. Can we feed Ordis to the helmet? 80%. Oh, we got enough. Neat. Here you go. I have to type confirm. He did a good job. And it frees up a slot as well, which is always kind of handy. There you go, now Bob will munch it now. This is my first Prime, this Frost Prime. He's a good lad. I do like the Gara Prime they gave us, though. I don't know why Gara's so thick, though. Like, Jesus. Why you gotta be so thick, Gar? I've also got a bug on my neck. Let's get rid of the bug.
Operator, no! Have you lost your mind?
Got an infected Warframe. Does this Bob leave piles of viscera all over the place? I mean, it kind of goos all over the place, if that counts. I mean, this room's kind of gooey. Does that count? I feel it counts. It removes cysts, yeah, you know. I really like how Gara Prime looks, by the way. Like, I think the sort of, almost like Dragoon-style helmet looks fucking awesome. It's really nice. She's fun. This is good. Good shit. Alright, well thank you, Fiki, for joining me with the sortie. That was alright. I like the Jester. We like Mesa Prime too. It's a cowgirl. Delicious cowgirl. Yeehaw. Loki. I need to feed it Volker as well. Because I've got Volker Prime. There's no point in having regular Volker around. I really want to get Varuna. I think farming Varuna is a bit of a ball ache, but I kind of like the whole dragon lady. Good lord. I kind of like the whole dragon lady thing, but... Or wolf lady, or whatever the hell she's supposed to be. That's cool. Good up. Vauban looks a bit like... I don't know, this looks like your dad in a funny suit. Sevagoth looks like a space pirate, which is pretty cool. Saren's always been pretty thick. Good job, Saren. I need to get Revenant, actually. I think I'm missing a few pieces of him. Ollie's got Nidus. Nidus got a big willy. I never really noticed that before. It's a bit weird. There's some fun looking frames. Like, Hildren's just the muscle girl. It's like, I want a Warframe, but ladylike and huge. Hold my muscly bear, fam. The size of this lady, good lord. I've got quite a few of Harrow's bits as well. I really should do that at some point. Gaia looks fun. Like, she's cool. I've got that sort of look. I kind of love Grendel as just a big fucking dude. I have no idea where you get him from, but he looks cool. And this is the one that Fiki was just playing, I think, was Gauze. I think he's Sanic. First. Citrine looks cool too. Citrine's got like a fun look. Check out this though. I've got Wisp Prime, I'll show you. Check out this costume for Wisp Prime. You can be a fucking witch. Isn't that cool? I think that's cool. I think being a witch looks pretty neat. She's got a hat and everything. Like, you can be Wisp Prime, who's pretty cool. Like, there's some good stuff in there. But you can be a witch. Space witch. A ninja witch. Come on, tell me a ninja witch isn't pretty cool. I like it. Yeah, some of the frames have decent, fun little skins. I don't know if Titania's got any fun skins. What have you got, Titania? Oh, that's fun. Is that the one you got, Figgy? That's a nice one. That one's nice, that is. Oh, that one's good too. There's actually quite some nice skins. Yeah. Bug. That one is nice. Miyabi Korra. Let's have a look at Korra. I got Korra Primes. Let's have a look at that. Where's Korra? Oh, that one. Yeah, that one is nice, isn't it? That one is very, very nice. Like, almost geisha-like, right? I guess that's the point. Or Foxy? Foxy with a fox mask? This one's neat too. With the roses. Is that a Warframe with high heels? Honestly. Look at the size of her thighs. Good grief. High heels without the heels. I do like Ivara though. Ivara's cool. I still have no idea how to use Ivara properly, but I farmed for her and I think she looked neat. No, she got any cool skins. That's weird. That's nice. Oh, there's like a Grenadier skin or something? Yeah, like doing spy missions with Ivara, it's pretty nice. I put a potato in it so I can use her energy stuff a bit easier, but I farmed for her the old-fashioned way, which took forever actually. Oh, Inaros is cool. I wonder if he's got any cool skins. Oops. What have you got, Inaros? Oh, that's fucking badass. Okay, that one's cool. Ozymandias skin. That's weird. Not sure I like that, but it's kind of funky. Oh, dude, that's sick. Okay, that one's cool too. Both of these are great. The Horus one and the Ramses one. Okay, both of those look fantastic. Does Grendel have any fun skins? I don't know. Can we see his skins if we look at them? Where are you, Grendel? Oh, I can only buy him. I can't see his skins. If I go to the shop, I might be able to. Let's have a look. Grendel. Oh, there we go. That's fun. That's fun. That one's cool. Wonder how old he is. Not sure when he came out. Looks pretty neat though. Each enemy consumed grants 250 bonus armor. Oh, he eats people. That's pretty funny. October. Oh, it's quite a while then. I actually got this. Free with Prime Gaming. Oh, is that for Octavia? Looks like Octavia. I haven't done much with Octavia. I don't really get her shtick yet. I need to have a look. yeah, that's kind of nice. Sure, why not? Ugh. Oh, some of these are kind of funky. Oh, that was nice. Grendel's the next prime. When Grendel spits people out and he belches and sometimes giggles. That's fun. There we go. Very nice. Sorry, I was getting a little bit distracted in the old, like, just looking at frames and stuff. There's quite a nice lot of looking frames in this, really. Some fun looking peeps. I love Atlas. Man's all neck. Or no neck, even. What a chad. Citrine's still a fun one, I think. She looks kind of neat. It's very open. And Chrome is just a dragon. I respect it. I have a couple of skins for Saren, I think. I forget which one I've got. I got the Orphid skin on the moment. That's the regular Prime one. Apparently, do I own this one as well? Must do. She has absolutely tons of skins. I can't imagine why. What could the reason possibly be for the amount of Saren skins? How strange. Thinking emojis. Song Cowboy Chappelle. Oh, is this your... You got Pantera on here? As your... Oh my god, it's Pantera. That's fantastic. That's actually really good. That's so funny. We're taking over this town. God, I know that song forever. Sandstorm. Oh no. Fuck's sake. That's quite fun though. Alright, nice. I will park it here. Thank you again, Figgy. Appreciate you didn't saw you, mate. Thank you everyone for watching. Like I said, that'll be it for Blasphemous, I think. I do have some new things on the go that we will do. I'm not sure what order we will do them yet. We'll have a new game tomorrow, or a new thing tomorrow, and go from there. So thank you everyone. I hope you had a lovely stream, and I will see you all, well, you know, tomorrow. Peace.